we start the second half of Evening Special.
Today's news. U.S. President Donald Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to discuss how to implement the Gaza ceasefire. The second phase of the agreement is said to include Hamas disarmament, a phased withdrawal of Israeli forces, and the deployment of a so-called International Stabilization Force, or ISF.
트럼프 미국 대통령이 네타냐후 이스라엘 총리와 만나 가자 지구 휴전 이행 방안을 논의했습니다. 휴전 합의 2단계는 하마스의 무장 해제와 이스라엘군의 단계적 철수, 그리고 국제 안정화군 배치 등이 포함되어 있습니다.
In Italy, Sicily's Mount Etna spewed lava in what's being described as its largest eruption in 28 years. The lava reportedly shot up 400 to 500 meters, and the ash and smoke plume rose to about 10 kilometers high.
이탈리아 시칠리아 섬의 에트나 화산이 28년 만에 가장 큰 규모로 분화했습니다. 용암은 400에서 500m 높이까지 치솟았고 연기와 화산재 기둥은 약 10km에 달한 것으로 전해졌습니다.
In South Korea, about 5% of people have been classified as a low-contact group, meaning they call or text fewer than 20 people a month. The group averaged 9 hours of TV watching per day, and their time spent going out was about half the average.
한국인의 약 5%가 한 달에 통화하거나 문자를 주고받는 사람이 20명 미만인 이른바 교류 저조층인 것으로 나타났습니다. 이들의 하루 평균 TV 시청 시간은 9시간으로 외출 시간도 평균의 절반 수준으로 조사됐습니다.
Despite a global economic slowdown, worldwide patent filings in 2024 rose 4.9% on year. South Korea's spiked by 7,523, putting its increase third globally, behind China and India.
글로벌 경기 둔화에도 불구하고 지난해 전 세계 특허 출원이 전년 대비 4.9% 증가했습니다. 한국의 특허 출원 증가폭은 7,523건으로 중국과 인도에 이어 세계 3위를 기록했습니다.
A U.S. film critic outlet has released its 100 most beautiful and handsome faces of 2025 lists. Blackpink's Rosé came in at number 1 in the women's category, cementing her status as a global superstar.
미국의 한 영화 평론 매체가 2025년 가장 아름답고 잘생긴 얼굴 100인 명단을 발표했습니다. 블랙핑크의 로제는 여성 부문 1위에 오르며 글로벌 슈퍼스타로서의 위상을 다시 한번 입증했습니다. Alright, those were your news headlines for this evening. We will have a closer look at them one by one in just a while. But first, today's message topic. 오늘의 사연 주제입니다. 한국인의 약 5%가 교류 저조층이라는 뉴스 방금 전해드렸는데요. 여러분은 요즘 제일 많이 연락하는 사람은 누군가요? 혹은 가장 최근에 연락한 사람은 누군지 알려주시면 좋겠습니다. Who did you last contact?
I think I might be in the low contact group. The only person who ever contacts me is my wife.
And your two children? Yeah?
Sure, sometimes.
Yeah,
How about
sometimes.
you?
Well, I do contact a lot of people, but it's mostly for work. Right,
Sure.
yeah.
Does that count?
I think in this survey it does.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right, then. It goes up a little bit.
Yeah, it does go up a little bit because as freelancers, we are always contacting with
Right.
strangers for jobs and gigs and so on.
Sure.
But we are interested in knowing who you last contacted. 여러분은 요즘 제일 많이 연락하는 사람은 누군지, 혹은 가장 최근에 연락한 사람은 누군지 문자샵 1045 반디 유튜브 댓글로 알려주시면 저희가 오디오 어학당 구독권을 드리겠습니다.
This is JP Cooper and Astrid S. Sing it with me.
여러분은 지금 매일 오후 5시부터 7시 EBS FM Evening Special 함께하고 계십니다. 저는 서미소랑이고요.
I'm Rich.
Alright, so for our fast news, let's head over to Florida for the Trump-Netanyahu meeting.
U.S. President Donald Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to discuss how to implement the Gaza ceasefire. The second phase of the agreement is said to include Hamas disarmament, a phased withdrawal of Israeli forces, and the deployment of a so-called International Stabilization Force, or ISF.
트럼프 미국 대통령이 네탄야후 이스라엘 총리와 만나 가자 지구 휴전 이행 방안을 논의했습니다. 휴전 합의 2단계는 하마스의 무장 해제와 이스라엘군의 단계적 철수, 그리고 국제안정화군 배치 등이 포함되어 있습니다. Now, as was the case with Ukrainian President Zelensky, this meeting was held in Florida.
Right, and it was the first meeting of these two since the U.S.-led Gaza peace resolution passed the UN Security Council last month. As you mentioned, includes phased withdrawal of Israeli forces, so not all at once.
Right.
Hamas disarmament, a very important one. And then the formation of something called the Palestinian Committee, which is supposedly an apolitical Palestinian technocratic government that's just responsible for running public services and different things like that for the people in Gaza. And then, of course, as well as the deployment of the International Stabilization Force, as they're calling it. It's kind of similar to a UN peacekeeping force, similar idea, but with a bit of a more aggressive mandate. They're going to be in a more enforcement role.
이번 만남은 미국 주도의 가자지구 평화구상 결의안이 지난달 유엔 안보리에서 채택된 이후의 첫 회담입니다. 휴전 2단계의 주요 내용은 이스라엘군의 단계적 철수, 하마스의 무장 해제, 그리고 기술 관료 중심의 새로운 팔레스타인 정부 수립, 가자 지구의 안보와 치안을 담당할 ISF 구성 등이 포함되어 있습니다. Now, this past October, the two sides agreed on phase 1 of the peace plan, but unfortunately we did see continued strikes, continued clashes after that. So the question is, will it be different this time around?
Right, and that's, of course, always the question between Israel and Palestine since the two countries first came into existence. So, as you mentioned, continued clashes, delays in implementing the deal, very great concerns about fighting just actually restarting again from the beginning and whether we can really get any progress on phase 2. Israel, for example, is still actively accelerating the expansion of its settlements in occupied Palestine territories. The expansion apparently is at the highest level since 2017. So that's not going to make the Palestinians very happy.
Right. 2년 넘게 이어진 가자 지구 전쟁. 지난 10월에 트럼프 대통령의 평화 구상 페이즈 1에 이스라엘과 하마스 양측이 동의했었지만 이후에도 무력 충돌이 계속해서 이어졌죠. 그래서 이번 휴전 2단계에 대한 합의가 잘 이루어질지 또 이루어져도 이행되더라도 충돌이 정말 멈출지가 주목됩니다.
네.
Alright, so let's have a look at some expressions there. The first one is implement.
Right, implement a plan. In this case, the peace plan for Gaza, which means to put something into effect. Basically, make it happen. It's an official way to say make something happen.
Right. 실행하다, 이행하다, 시행하다 이게 다 implement인데 some common combinations that you might see include implement a policy.
Right.
정책을 시행하다. Implement a plan, as in this case. 계획을 실행하다. Implement reforms. 개혁을 단행하다. So they all use implement there.
Right.
Disarmament.
Disarmament. So the arm in this case is weapons.
That's
so
right.
disarmament is reducing weapons, reducing military forces in a region.
저희가 전에도 얘기했었지만 전쟁 뉴스, 국방 뉴스에서 arms라고 하면은 보통은 이제 문맥에 따라 유추를 해야 되겠지만 무기를 뜻하잖아요. arms 무기, armament도 무기라서 for example, armed forces라고 하면 무장된 병력이잖아요. disarm은 무장을 해제하다 동사고 disarmament는 무장 해제 명사입니다.
Right.
Disarmament. And we are calling for a phased withdrawal. As you mentioned, not all at once, but in steps.
Yeah, steps can also be called phases. Withdrawal means pulling out, in this case, pulling out the Israeli forces. Phased is step by step, gradually and in steps, not all at the same time.
한 번에 철수하는 게 아니라
Yeah.
단계적으로 철수할 때 phased withdrawal이라고 합니다.
네.
U.S. President Donald Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to discuss how to implement the Gaza ceasefire. The second phase of the agreement is set to include Hamas disarmament, a phased withdrawal of Israeli forces, and the deployment of a so-called International Stabilization Force, or ISF. Let's head over to Italy.
For some explosive news, in Italy, Sicily's Mount Etna spewed lava in what's being described as its largest eruption in 28 years. The lava reportedly shot up 400 to 500 meters, and the ash and smoke plume rose to about 10 kilometers high.
이탈리아 시칠리아 섬의 에트나 화산이 28년 만에 가장 큰 규모로 분화했습니다. 용암은 400에서 500m 높이까지 치솟았고 연기와 화산재 기둥은 약 10km에 달한 것으로 전해졌습니다.
네.
Now, Mount Etna is one of the most active volcanoes
Right.
in the world and the most active in Europe.
Sure.
So news about it erupting is not exactly news, but this time it was massive.
Right. It was the biggest one in 28 years, as we mentioned, but as you mentioned, people are not that concerned about it. They're used to Etna erupting. Like there's pictures of people actually still skiing on the mountain as it's erupting. So yeah, the first lava fountain was only about 100 to 150 meters high, and that ash and smoke climbed to about 8 kilometers above sea level, and that continued for about an hour. Then it seemed to die down, but then it suddenly restarted, and the second fountain was much more intense. That's the one that went up to 500 meters, and then 10 kilometers of ash and smoke, so visible for many, many miles, of course. So the second violent burst was around 45 minutes long.
Wow. 에트나산은 유럽에서 가장 활발한 화산이라서 사실 이 산이 분화했다라는 거는 딱히 뉴스가 아닌데 이번에는 규모가 어마어마했습니다. 첫 번째 용암 분수는 높이 150m에 달했고 화산재와 연기는 해수면 기준으로 8km 높이까지 도달했다고 합니다. 두 번째 용암 분수는 더 컸는데 이거는 500m 높이까지 치솟았고 연기와 화산재 기둥은 10km로 약 45분간 지속됐다고 합니다.
Right.
So this is not only the most active volcano in Europe, it's also the region's tallest active volcano.
Yep, it's 3,357 meters above sea level. So its northeast crater, which is the oldest of Etna's four main craters, typically was only showing relatively minor activity, but then this latest event is, as we keep saying, the biggest eruption in 28 years. And of course it's the winter, so there's snow on the mountain now, and that can actually make the risk of a very dangerous explosion higher, because what happens is the snow melts into water and turns into superheated steam under pressure, and then if that gets trapped underneath the lava, you can get a huge explosion.
But people are still skiing.
People are still skiing. Photographers and hikers are flocking to the area to get photos because it's quite an impressive event, obviously, to see. So authorities are scrambling over there to keep everybody safe.
Okay, so they haven't banned the site yet, but maybe it will be banned sometime in the near future if crowds continue to flock over there.
Right. Not that many people have been killed by it, and only 77 human deaths attributable to the mountain, and
Since
the most
when?
recent is in 1987 when two tourists were killed. So no recent mortality there.
All right. Let's have a look at this word, spew, S-P-E-W.
Which means to spit out or expel in very large quantities, like spewing lava, or maybe an old bus would spew black clouds of exhaust.
spew, 마구 쏟아내다, 분출하다, 뿜어내다 이런 뜻인데요. 맥락에 따라서 조금씩 그 한국어 번역이 다릅니다. 예를 들어서 자연 현상이라면 화산이 용암을 분출했다 이런 뜻이고, 말이나 정보면 욕을 많이 했다, 가짜 뉴스를 마구 쏟아내다 이런 뜻도 되고, 신체 현상을 얘기하면 토했다라는 지시됩니다.
Yes.
A lot of babies, they are spewing all the time.
I wasn't going to mention that one, but I'm glad you did.
All right, here's the article once more. In Italy, Sicily's Mount Etna spewed lava in what's being described as its largest eruption in 28 years. The lava reportedly shot up 4 to 500 meters, and the ash and smoke plume rose to about 10 kilometers high. Alright, another reminder of the message topic. 오늘의 문자 사연 주제 다시 한번 드리겠습니다. 요즘 여러분이 제일 많이 연락하는 사람 또는 가장 최근에 연락한 사람은 누군가요? 문자샵 1045 반디 유튜브 댓글로 알려주시면 오디오 어학당 구독권을 드리겠습니다.
We'll be back to keep you company after Sandro Cavazza, Lean on Me. Bringing the world home to you. Evening special.
EBS FM 서미소랑의 Evening Special. 리치 선생님과 Evening News 함께하고 있었습니다. We asked you about who you contact most frequently or who the last person that you contacted was. Let's check out some of the responses. 3723님, 전화는 아니지만 문자는 샵 1045요. 아까 오디오 어학당 타려고 숫자 5 보냈는데 떨어졌네요.
Keep them coming though. You'll get there eventually.
네, 3723님 제가 번호 적어놓겠습니다.
끝번호 4547님 says, 친정 엄마요. 엄마가 애들 봐주시고 계셔서 아주 자주 많이 연락합니다. 엄마 고마워.
Did your parents help you with raising your kids?
Of course, yeah. It
Takes a village. Yes.
엄마밖에 없네요.
네, 6201님, do you want to do this one as well?
Sure. 치킨 배달이 늦어져서 출발했냐고 전화한 게 최근이네요.
아, 네, 오늘 저녁 메뉴인가 봐요. 그쵸? 치킨 배달.
Someone's waiting for chicken.
1244님, 최근 목록 보니까 정수기 관리해주시는 분과 통화했네요. 저도 한 3일 전에 기사님이 다녀가셨습니다. He was fantastic. 0727님, 딱 5분 전에 남편과 통화했습니다. 둘 다 직장을 다니면서 아이들을 키우다 보니 통화를 안 할래야 안 할 수가 없네요.
Right.
대한민국 모든 워킹맘 아빠들 화이팅입니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Fighting! That is a tough one. Both working with the kids. That's a busy life you got right now. So, fighting.
맞아, 요즘 계속 막 울컥울컥 하거든요. 이런 메시지만 보면. 그래서 모든 워킹맘 아빠들 화이팅합니다 하는데 괜히 제가 울컥했어요.
네.
0351님, 저도 교류가 저조한가 봐요. 연락하는 사람들이 모두 직장 동료들 뿐이네요. 유유흑. 아니, 저희도 아까 리스 선생님이랑 저랑 말하고 있었는데
Right.
the number is surprisingly high.
Yeah. A lot of work-related calls. And apart from that, yeah, it's hard to keep time for your private life, isn't it?
Exactly. 8462님, 케이크 가게 운영 중이라 요즘 예약 고객분들이랑 통화를 제일 많이 합니다. 자영업자 여러분, 파이팅! 네, 파이팅입니다.
파이팅!
8462님. 네, 오디오 어학당 구독권 3724님. 왜 자꾸 이사라고 할까요? 3723님, you are going to receive the audio 어학당 구독권 that you have been wanting.
You got
as
it.
well as 0727님 그리고 8462님께도 오디오 어학당 구독권 드리겠습니다.
Thanks for your messages.
Alright, let's continue on with the next news.
At least everybody who texted us has someone to get in touch with because that's not everybody. In South Korea, about 5% of people have been classified as a low contact group, meaning they call or text fewer than 20 people a month. The group averaged 9 hours of TV watching per day, and their time spent going out was about half the average.
한국인의 약 5%가 한 달에 통화하거나 문자를 주고받는 사람이 20명 미만인 이른바 교류 저조층인 것으로 나타났습니다. 이들의 하루 평균 TV 시청 시간은 9시간으로 외출 시간도 평균의 절반 수준으로 조사됐습니다. Okay, let's first define exactly what low contact is in this context.
So, a low contact group refers to residents who, over the course of a month, make fewer than 500 outgoing phone calls or text messages and contact fewer than 20 different people by call or by text. Both of those count. And then those who are low contact individuals reach out to an average of 11.3 people per month. So that's about 1/5 of the average for the whole population, which is 50 contacts.
Surprising numbers.
Right.
국가 데이터처 조사 결과입니다. 여기서 교류 저조층이라는 것은 내국인 중에 한 달간 휴대전화, 문자메시지 발신 건수가 500건 미만이면서 발신통화 문자 상대방이 20명 미만인 사람을 뜻합니다. Once again, I think this is more than 5% of the population. People must be very busy.
Also, the share of the low contact group was higher among men than women, unsurprisingly. I think women are usually better keeping in touch than men, I think.
Yeah, they say that women are more relation-oriented.
Sure.
교류 저조층의 외출 시간도 평균의 절반 수준으로 조사됐습니다.
Yeah.
The number of hours spent outdoors for this group was also on the lower end.
Sure. Going to places other than home or work average 1.3 hours a day. That's about half the overall average, or less than half of 2.8 hours. And then watching a lot of TV, about 9 hours of TV a day, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually only an hour and 46 minutes more than the average amount of TV. So everybody is watching a lot of TV these days.
That means that the national average, at least according to this particular survey, is 7 hours and 14 minutes of TV viewing per day.
Guys, got to get out there and touch grass.
Touch grass and turn the radio on instead.
Yeah, while you're walking.
Yes. 교류 저조층의 외출 시간도 이제 평균 절반 수준이라고 말씀드렸는데 집이나 직장이 아닌 곳으로의 외출 시간이 하루 평균 1.3시간이었다고 합니다. 반면 하루 평균 텔레비전 시청 시간은 약 9시간이었는데 평균보다 1시간 46분 더 길었습니다.
So they're going to use this data to help inform various social welfare policies, basically to help people get out there more and to save people from what would obviously be quite a lonely life.
Yes, and go out and exercise as well. Physical health is another big factor.
Physical health and mental health go hand in hand.
Absolutely. All right, let's have a look at this expression. Classify, C-L-A-S-S-I-F-Y.
Right, which means to arrange a group into different categories according to basically their shared qualities.
Classify, 분류하다, 구분하다라는 뜻인데 사실 그냥 class, C-L-A-S-S 여기까지는 종류, 범주, 등급 이런 뜻이잖아요. 그래서 이 종류, 범주, 등급으로 나누는 행위를 classify라고 합니다.
Right.
And going out.
I mean, that sounds like an easy expression, but we use it in a fun way. Like, we're going out tonight means you're leaving home and you're going to do something fun, right? You're going to go out for dinner, you're going to go
watch a movie.
Sure, watch a movie, go dancing, whatever it may be. Also, if you say, I'm going out with her,
that's a different
or
kind of going out.
she's going out with him, it means that those two are in a romantic relationship. They are going out.
For sure. Going out 두 가지 뜻이 있습니다. 첫 번째는 외출하다 또는 밖에 나가다 이런 뜻이죠. Go out이 to go out. 그런데 방금 말씀해 주신 것처럼 they are going out 또는 I'm going out with him 이런 식으로 말을 하면 저 사람과 이제 연애 관계에 있다라는 뜻입니다.
Right. Of course, other meanings to going out as well, but those are the ones that refer to what we're talking about today.
That's right. All right, here is the article once again. In South Korea, about 5% of people have been classified as a, quote, low-contact group, meaning they call or text fewer than 20 people a month. The group averaged 9 hours of TV watching per day, and their time spent going out was about half the average.
Here's John Kay, in case you miss me.
EBS FM Evening Special. We are covering today's headlines. 에스더 1585님, 쌤들 카레 먹으며 듣고 있어요. 미리 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
맛있게 드세요. And Happy New Year. You know what goes the best with 카레?
김치.
김치, 근데 what kind?
그냥 배추 김치요.
저는 알타리 김치요.
알타리 김치.
네, 제일 잘 어울려요.
Regardless of what kind of curry it is?
No. Yes.
We have Japanese curry, we have Indian curry.
Korean curry.
Korean curry, okay. That goes best with 알타리.
I think so.
Okay.
That's just me, though, maybe.
Some suggestions for you if you need any. 에스더님, 브람스님, 차에서 라디오 듣다가 주차하고 뛰어서 집에 왔어요. 날씨가 다시 추워지네요. 프랑스님, 오늘도 thank you for coming and joining us.
Good to get a little exercise, you know? That cold keeps you moving. It burns calories.
I think that is one thing that we are looking forward to of the cold winter season.
Yeah, not until next year, though.
Yeah. All right, let's now move on to patent filing news.
Despite a global economic slowdown, worldwide patent filings in 2024 rose 4.9% on year. South Korea spiked by 7,523, putting its increase third globally, behind China and India.
글로벌 경기 둔화에도 불구하고 지난해 전 세계 특허 출원이 전년 대비 4.9% 증가했습니다. 한국의 특허 출원 증가폭은 7,523건으로 중국과 인도에 이어 세계 3위를 기록했습니다.
Right.
Now these are numbers from the World IP Organization.
Right, World Intellectual Property Organization. So global patent filings totaled about 3.7 million last year. As you mentioned, it's about 5% up from the previous year, 4.9%. And that's the fastest growth rate since 2018.
Okay.
South Korea recorded its increase of around 7,500 filings, putting it third in the whole world as far as increases in filings go, right behind China and India.
Okay. 세계 지식재산기구 WIPO가 최근 발표한 자료입니다. 작년 전 세계 특허 출원이 약 370만 건으로 전년 대비 4.9% 증가했는데요. 이는 2018년 이후 가장 높은 증가율이라고 합니다. WIPO는 지난 5년간 중국과 인도 그리고 한국이 전체 특허 출원 건수 증가에 꾸준히 기여했다고 합니다.
Yes, China, India, and South Korea consistently being key contributors in the overall rise in global patent filing. So three of the most innovative countries in the world these days.
Alright, so that was the increase in filings on year. What about the absolute volumes by country?
Okay, so by country, we had China with the most filings last year. That was around 1.8 million. Next was the US and Japan. Guess who came in at number 4, right in the top 5? Korea at number 4. So that was despite the global downturn. Tech competition, of course, we had the introduction of AI. So especially in Asia, it's intensifying, and South Korea's IP competitiveness is getting stronger and stronger as time goes by.
네, 그래서 증가폭이 아니라 국가별 절대 출원 규모를 보면 중국이 지난해 약 180건을 접수해서 가장 많았고 그 다음이 미국, 일본 순이었고 한국은 세계 4위였습니다. 세계 불황 속에서도 아시아를 중심으로 기술 경쟁이 더 치열해지고 있고 한국의 IP 경쟁력도 꾸준히 강화되고 있다는 평가입니다.
네.
Great news. Patent filing.
Okay, so when you submit an application for an invention that you made to some sort of patent office to get the rights, basically to stop others from being able to make it. So it means you invented something and you're getting the exclusive rights to make it, at least for a certain amount of time.
저랑 리치쌤 둘 다 패텐트라고 발음을 했는데 patent라고 발음을 해도 맞습니다.
Yep.
So you can decide which one you want to use. Patent filing, 특허 출원이고요. 기술 경쟁력의 선행 지표라고 볼 수 있겠죠. Some confusing terms that also have the word patent in it. patent filing은 이제 출원을 하는 거라서 특허를 신청하는 행위고 patent application은 출원서, 그 문서 자체입니다. And then patent grant, 그거는 when you actually get the go ahead.
Sure.
특허 등록, 특허 허가가 patent grant입니다.
There's also patent leather.
Yes, one of my favorite types. 우리 에나멜 신발이라고 하는 거 있잖아요. 가죽에 그 반딱반딱한 거, 코팅된 거. 그것도 우리 patent leather라고 하죠.
Sure.
Alright, so here's the news once again. Despite a global economic slowdown, worldwide patent filings in 2024 rose by 4.9% on year. South Korea spiked by 7,523, putting its increase third globally behind China and India.
All right, now on to some entertainment news. The U.S. film critic outlet has released its 100 most beautiful and handsome faces of 2025 lists. Blackpink's Rosé came in at number 1 in the women's category, cementing her status as a global superstar.
미국의 한 영화 평론 매체가 2025년 가장 아름답고 잘생긴 얼굴 100인 명단을 발표했습니다. 블랙핑크의 로제는 여성 부문 1위에 오르며 글로벌 슈퍼스타로서의 위상을 다시 한번 입증했습니다.
Right.
So this is according to film critic T.C. Candler.
Right, film critic, sort of a blogger,
Yeah.
but he gets a lot of attention for this most beautiful faces list.
Mm-hmm.
So Rosé, everybody of course knows who that is around here. Blackpink member Rosé was in the news a lot this year because she had A Pas Te coming out. That was a huge hit, number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. Set a new record for a solo K-pop female artist, and just she was in a lot of people's minds this year.
Mm-hmm.
So this list is a little bit controversial. It does
Yeah.
get a lot of attention, but you have to pay to be able to vote. And so they
Do you?
pay a lot of attention to K-pop fandom because they are so enthusiastic about supporting their favorite idols and favorite stars. So they are willing to do anything for them. So they get a lot of financial gain from K-pop fandom.
So it's a public vote, a public paid vote.
If you're part of their Patreon, then you can get a vote for who gets to be nominated.
Okay, so interesting process of selecting who the most beautiful face is. So it's basically not a measure of how beautiful this person is, but how large their fan base is.
Some people say it's a popularity contest,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. 걸그룹 블랙핑크의 멤버 로제가 1위를 했고요. 로제 외에도 여러 K-pop 아티스트들이 상위권에 이름을 올렸습니다. I looked it up. 여성 부분에서는 베이비몬스터 파리타가 3위, 에스파 카리나가 8위, 아이브 장원영이 9위를 기록했습니다. Now I understand why there are so many K-pop idols in the list.
Well, I mean, that's fair enough, but they're also very beautiful,
Yes.
and super popular around the world these days. So it's fair enough they would be in there. And a lot of K-pop stars in the men's category as well. V was 7th, who's the highest for K-pop artists. He actually was at the top of the list in 2017. You had Jungkook of BTS at number 14. Of course, Cha Eun-woo needs to be in there. He was only at 33, though.
I think it's because he's in the military, so his fans are also taking a bit of a break.
Okay, sure. And lots of others. Felix was in there. Jimin was in there as well.
Okay. 남성 부분에서도 이 K-pop 아이돌들이 많이 올랐는데 BTS B가 7위로 가장 높은 순위를 기록했고 그 외에도 BTS 정국이 14위, 스트레이키즈 현진이 18위, 그리고 현재 군 복무 중인 아스트로 차은우는 33위였다고 합니다. 33rd place. Okay, so Rosé came in at number 1.
Right. If you come in at a certain number, that's when you're describing a race or some kind of a competition, the number that you finish at, that you're ranked as.
Come in at 뭐뭐로 기록되다, 뭐뭐에 오르다인데 우리가 그냥 뭐 말 경기, 경마
Sure.
생각을 하면은
Sure.
먼저 들어오는 게 1등이잖아요. So you can think about that when you say the expression come in at the first place, the second place, and so on.
Yep.
Cement one's status.
Of course, cement is something that starts out soft and then becomes very strong and very difficult to move, very hard. So it means when you very tightly or strongly strengthen your position or your reputation or your role.
지위, 위상을 굳히다, 확고히 하다라는 뜻입니다.
네.
Here's the article once more. A U.S. film critic outlet has released its 100 most beautiful and handsome faces of 2025 lists. Blackpink's Rosé came in at number 1 in the women's category, cementing her status as a global superstar.
지금 우리 로제 들어봐야죠.
당연히 들어야 되죠.
It's Rosé, toxic till the end.
EBS FM Evening Special. 빠르게 뉴스 퀴즈 풀고 선물 받는 시간이 돌아왔습니다. 퀴즈를 저희가 2번씩 내드릴 건데요. 듣자마자 인터넷 라디오 반디, 그리고 단문 50원, 장문 100원, 문자 샵 1045, 유튜브 댓글로 바로바로 정답 보내주세요.
Here it is. This is the quiz called Quiz.
첫 번째 문제, 한 분께 오디오 어학당 구독권 드리겠습니다. Question. 트럼프 대통령과 네타냐후 총리와 논의한 가자지구 휴전 합의 2단계에는 하마스의 무장 해제가 포함돼 있었는데요. 다음 중 무장 해제가 영어로 뭘까요?
Number 1, development. Number 2, disappointment. Number 3, disarmament.
Okay, send us the answer please. 문자샵 1045 반디 유튜브 댓글로 보내주세요. Question once again. 다음 중 무장 해제가 영어로 뭘까요?
Number 1, development. Number 2, disappointment. Number 3, disarmament.
We will give you 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer is?
Number 3, disarmament.
Okay. 상미킴 님께 오디오 학당 구독권 드리겠습니다. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Alright, let's move on to question number 2. 한 분께 담테라 크림 앰플 세트 드리겠습니다. 이탈리아 시칠리아 섬 에트나 화산이 분출했는데요. 다음 중 분출하다라는 뜻의 spew 스펠링은 무엇일까요?
Number 1, S-T-E-W. Number 2, S-P-E-W. Number 3, S-L-O-W.
Very slow, the last one. Send us the answer please. 문자샵 1045 반디 유튜브 댓글로 받고 있습니다. 다음 중 분출하다라는 뜻의 spew. How do you spell this word?
So number 1, S-T-E-W. Number 2, S-P-E-W. Or number 3, S-L-O-W.
Okay, we will give you 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer is?
Number 2 is spew.
spew가 정답입니다. 그래서 담테라 크림 앰플 세트는 끝번호 6087님께 드릴게요. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
세 번째 문제, 한 분께 아로마 힐링 세트 드립니다. 교류 저조층의 외출 시간이 평균의 반으로 조사됐습니다. What best fits the beep? 외출이 너무 많으면 피곤해요. Too much beep makes me tired.
Number 1, checking out. Number 2, finding out. Number 3, working out. Number 4, going out.
Send us the answer. 문자샵 1045 반디 유튜브 댓글로 받고 있습니다. Question. What goes in the beep? 외출이 너무 많으면 피곤해요. Too much beep makes me tired.
Number 1, checking out. Number 2, finding out. Number 3, working out. Number 4, going out.
밖으로 나가는 거죠, 외출은.
네.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is?
It's going out. Number
That's
4.
right. Okay. 그래서 아로마 힐링 세트는 즈즈님께 드리겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
Good job.
The fourth and final question. 한 분께 토익 스피킹 응시권 드리겠습니다. South Korea recorded the world's third highest increase in this. This refers to applying for a patent by submitting paperwork to a patent office. Which of the following is this?
Number 1, patent filing. Number 2, tax filing. Number 3, visa filing. Number 4, complaint filing.
Send us what you think the correct answer is to 문자샵 1045 반디 or YouTube. Question once again. South Korea recorded the world's third highest increase in this. This refers to applying for a patent by submitting paperwork to a patent office. Which of the following is this?
Number 1, patent filing. Number 2, tax filing. Number 3, visa filing. Number 4, complaint filing.
We will give you the 5-second countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer is?
Number 1, patent filing.
That's right. I think we give you good hints with, 4 mentions of the word patent. So the correct answer was patent filing. 조지영님께 토익 스피킹 응시권 드리겠습니다. Congratulations.
Good job.
이브닝 스페셜에서 드리는 선물입니다. YBM 한국토익위원회에서 취업과 승진을 위한 토익 및 토익 스피킹 정기시험 응시권, 마미팜에서 정성을 담아 만든 우리콩 저염 엄니 청국장과 마미 오디잼, 사과잼, EBS 오디오 어학당에서 1개월 무료 구독권, 천연 아로마 전문 쇼핑몰 말글담에서 아로마 힐링 세트, 피부 영양제 담테라에서 시카크림과 부스티 앰플 세트를 드립니다.
네, 퀴즈 당첨자 명단은 이브닝 스페셜 홈페이지에서 확인하시고 댓글로 꼭 주소와 연락처 남겨주시면 저희가 선물 보내드리도록 하겠습니다.
네.
Some messages that came in. 2925님. 전 이제 40대 후반이라 노년을 준비하느라 새로운 보험 가입을 위해 보험 설계사님과 하루에도 몇 번씩 연락을 주고받습니다. 모두들 건강하게 2026년 보내세요. 건강이 최고!
I hope that you stay healthy and you don't have to use that
Right.
insurance.
But with insurance, what you get in return for paying those monthly fees is a sense of security.
Absolutely, which makes you maybe feel healthier and not
Yes.
get sick as much.
Right.
But maybe not the funnest phone calls in the
Yes.
world doing your insurance and stuff
Right.
like that.
Because you have to go through the fine print, right? That's always a little bit nerve-wracking.
Exactly.
7270님, 남편이 퇴근길에 전화 와서 오늘 회의인 거 알지? 혹시나 해서 전화했어 라네요. 저녁 다 준비해놨는데요.
까먹었네요.
달력에 써놓고도 잊은 제 잘못이죠. 유유. 그래도 내 남편 김영민, 올해도 고생 많았어요. 2026년도 잘 달려봅시다. 부끄럽지만 사랑합니다. 7270님, sending some love messages publicly to your husband.
What a delightful wife.
Yes.
He's lucky to have you. 손나래님 says 오늘도 너무 재밌었어요. 수고하셨습니다. 감사합니다.
내일도 함께 해주세요, 나래님.
군님 says 오늘도 즐거운 EBS Evening Special 감사합니다. Thank you for tuning in.
That's right. And finally, 여우야 놀자님, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Happy New Year. And thank you for joining us. Alright, we will have to wrap it up here because of time constraints. But as we keep saying, please come back tomorrow. We also have a live episode as well.
We do. We'll see you then.
We will see you then, but we are going to leave you with this song.
It's this song that I have right here. It's
Which is?
Tom Grennan, Little Bit of Love.
Alright, have a fantastic evening, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.